everyone to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all. A couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cyclones will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cyclones offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quick release by the QB. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Cyclones have this offense rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for room, it's Willis. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. But the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback
breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Gets it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unloads quickly.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. All down says he picks up the first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Get all you can, then get down with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly.
The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting a fast playmaker on the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. Ball was loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Wide open downfield. On the move is the 30. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like same.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Bearcats in the hurry up. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Set on 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
The Bearcats are on the move. Quarterback making checks. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. On the edge of the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Gonna run it. It's Ray. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Catch in the middle. It's Ray. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Bringing the heat. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth and goal from the 3. Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to roll. He secured it. Let's see what call they have on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And now a chance not only doesn't even get a chance to answer. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to find the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab in the backfield. It's Willis. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Iowa State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And finally the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bearcats. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Powers through the defense. And another broken tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Off the play fake. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he crushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. Gets away from one, finds room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Finds the tight end. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNeil.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. He'll throw on third down. Under fire. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Cyclones are on the move. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They've got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. Fourth down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big fourth down.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Simmons. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability.
Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. 1st and goal for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. Smashes ahead. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy. I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play. If you want to do that, my goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give them the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make them earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Willis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
For a touchdown, it won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock, turning it on. The 30, the 20. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is 20 ticks remaining. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and he's going to score. Touchdown, Bearcats! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the